All right, everybody, it is me, Gregory Mannarino. We are together again at last. It is Wednesday, October 14th, 2020, and we had another lovely day on Wall Street, although stocks did fall again, not by much. Over the past, week, I've been explaining that this market has gotten stupid. This market needs to give back. Over the last 2 days, we've seen the market fall under a little pressure. In my opinion, this is not enough. Let's understand something right here and right now. Nothing goes up in a straight line. The market always overreacts to one side or the other. And that is how people like myself, traders, take advantage of the market, realizing that this phenomenon of overreactions to either side occurs all the time. Okay, it's just normal activity. But the fact of the matter is this market is so disconnected from any kind of reality. It does need to give back now. I've been jumping in and out of trades like crazy. I'm hardly holding a position overnight anymore because I don't trust it. I don't trust anything that I see right now. Now, look, I'm not calling for a market crash or anything major. All I am saying is this market needs to drop, and then when or if it drops, we need to buy that dip hardcore because this market is going higher, and I mean much higher. Much higher. I mean, what do we know is going to continue to happen? Well, Fed President Clarita came out today saying specifically that the U.S. economy is years away from a recovery. Wait a minute. Did he not get the president's memo that we're in a super V recovery? Mr. Clarita, check your inbox because I think you probably got a memo from the president and or Larry Kudlow. You're going off script here. Something is wrong. So this Fed president, this unhuman thing, they're all not human, is saying that we are years away from a recovery. Okay, there's a bit of truth for you. But he goes on to say that more stimulus is needed. More stimulus is needed. Where does that cash come from? Oh, yes. The Federal Reserve creates it out of thin air. Exactly. Now I got it. Of course. That's how this is going to go as the American people get slaughtered. Now let's talk more about that. So Steve Mnuchin came out today. Mnuchin is another thing. I think you all get that. Explaining that it looks like a stimulus package for the American people will not happen prior to the election. Can I see your shocked face? Look, if you think this is all by accident yet again, you're what I would call a delusionalist. You're in a delusional state. They want, both Republicans and Democrats want the American people to suffer on an epic scale like they haven't suffered enough under this scamdemic, tens of millions out of work. You got small businesses decimated, and now they're holding the carrot in front of you. Oh yeah, the $1,200 check. It's coming. It's coming. No. Let me take it back. It's coming. It's coming. No. Let me take it back. Look, here's the story. Apparently, President Trump floated out a $1.8 trillion stimulus package, which Larry Kudlow said yesterday and the day before that the president would more than likely be increasing this to $2.2 trillion. Where is it? Larry, lying again, Larry? Or is the president holding this in his back pocket for negotiation? Maybe he should, let someone in on the story here. Look, it should be very evident to you that if you are, again, a human being, okay, that's not too well off here in the United States, don't have a lot of liquid assets, you're just done. And neither Republicans nor Democrats want to help you at all. No, because you see, they haven't completed the merger yet. The merger must be complete. What merger am I talking about? Corporations and this new American government, this new world order alliance. That's what it is. right here in the hub of the United States, and they got to string the American people along as far as they possibly can. Make them beg, plead, suffer for some kind of help, and then when they're ready, they'll offer something to you. You'll get the crumbs. That's all you're going to get. Understand that $1,200 check, I am sure that's going to make a lot of you very rich. $1,200 check, isn't it? Oh yeah. But there's endless money for Wall Street in Steve Mnuchin's own words. Unlimited money for Wall Street, not so much for you. So you lose. You understand? Banks. How about the banks? Windfall profits yet again here. How can that be? Let's put that into a perspective. Okay. We have an economy in free fall. Meltdown. That's what we're in. But the Wall Street banks are getting windfall profits. How does that happen? Because the American people are being robbed blind on an epic scale via suppressed rates now since Obama started, and President Trump gladly took it over. Not only did President Trump gladly take it over, he wanted lower rates, zero and negative, and he wanted a weaker dollar. But as of yet, this is election time. We're going to find out who's the new president soon. Has one person asked this president, the president, Mr. President, can you tell us again? Because, you see, we're not too smart. How a weaker dollar would help the middle class? Oh, it'd be great for multinational corporations who will reap even more profits than they have right now, with stocks near all-time record highs. Oh, they need more profit. You know that. But would it help the American people, Mr. President? How about a big, fat, ugly no? I think you realize that. And Mr. President, how would negative rates or zero rates indefinitely help the American people? Because they've been robbed of trillions upon trillions of dollars in realized gains, realized wealth, had they had an account earning interest above the actual rate of inflation. But no, that can't be allowed to happen because we're making corporations great again. Let's talk about making corporations great again. You're not going to believe what I'm going to tell you here. And I posted a link to this on Twitter, Facebook, in my chat room, on my website, traderschoice.net. Oh yeah, Steve Mnuchin said that President Trump is going to make, are you ready for it, people? The trade deal with China priority when he wins the election. I'm so excited about that. Wait a minute. I thought we had a phase 1 deal. Duh! Let that sink in a little bit. People, you can't make any of this stuff up, I'm telling you. It's impossible to do. I guarantee you, you know what? I have a challenge for you. I will read the comments. Make something up that's so abstract that no one would believe it's true. I'll read the comments. Just make it up. And let's see if it can remotely compare to what is actually going on today. Can't happen. I don't believe there's a single one of you that creative out here. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I will read the comments. Come up with something, I don't know, so abstract that it sounds like this, and then try to convince people that it's real. Let me let you in on another secret today. So Larry Kudlow, Coke boy mouthpiece. Okay, the man cannot tell the truth. He has cocaine-induced dementia or retardation or something, all right? He was live on CNBC today. I could not even bring myself to listen to a single word that came out of its mouth. You see, Larry Kudlow, all he does is lie. He does not know how to tell the truth. He's the one who actually started the V-shaped recovery. Larry Kudlow started the V-shape. Then President Trump said, that sounds great. I'm going to call it a super V. Yeah, everyone will buy it. No one's buying it. I don't care how much you want to lick President Trump's toenails, okay? No one's buying it. No one believes it. It's an impossibility for anyone to buy that we're in a V-shaped recovery or a super V. V-shaped recovery. No one's buying it. President Trump, guess what, dude? No one's buying your lie. It's incredible. But again, try to make up some lie. I'll read the comments. And I'm so curious about this. All right, look. So what's the story? Obviously, more lies on a grand scale. We're in economic meltdown mode with no end in sight. No end in sight here. Zero. Okay, so we got some truth from a Fed president today. Oh my. You mean it's really going to take years for us to recover? You didn't get President Trump's memo? Duh. And much more debt is going to be borrowed into existence. And that's what's keeping the stock market afloat. Debt, more debt, and then on top of that, even more debt. Okay? That's it. You have to understand, again, you know the big picture. The Federal Reserve wants to be the lender and buyer of last resort. Period. The end. Nothing would make the Federal Reserve happier, I think, than to have anyone calling for more debt. And that's exactly what we are getting here. It's not going to change. More debt like you cannot believe to finish the job that they started in 1913. To make slaves of us all, not just nation slaves. I mean, every developed nation today is a slave to their central bank. None more so here than the United States. With the Federal Reserve's balance sheets ballooning. Debts and deficits like we have never seen before, ever in history. And this is a great economy. We're making America great again. No. All we've done is sell out America to the Federal Reserve. Maybe that's really what MAGA should stand for. Selling out America to the Federal Reserve. What we need is a real leader. And I'm not saying it's going to be Biden because it won't. A real leader to say enough is enough. And you all do realize that we can end the Fed in one minute. A millisecond, as a matter of fact. The moment we have a real leader that says, that's it, no more debt, we're done, not a single dollar. If we stop the Federal Reserve from issuing one more dollar of debt, they die at that moment. That moment the Fed dies. The mechanism demands that debt be borrowed into existence in perpetuity in greater and greater amounts. If we stop the Fed from issuing one single dollar more debt, the Fed vanishes. It's over. No more Yellowstone, Fed Chair Yellowstone Powell. No more Fed presidents. No more of this shit show that's going on here. Honestly, why? Why do we have a central bank? Why do we need a central bank? I'm going to let you in on a big secret here. We do not need a central bank to tell we the people how we should run our lives. Okay, we're letting a central bank rule our lives. They dictate everything that's going on because we transact in their product. You understand that? It's sick. It's absolutely sick. Really is. Anyway. That's it. I hope you got something out of this video. Please share it. See you in the morning, and it's going to be just as lovely as this one. I'm out of here.